Hello, lovely people, and welcome to my live. I styled my hair last night, but it's looking a little bit wiry. And today, Jack is with us. I have my coffee, my daily coffee. And is that Pamela? I tell you what, it could be a very exciting live. Hello, morning, Pamela. It could be a very exciting live today. Because, as you know, the ongoing saga of the delivery man. Now, I haven't got anything being delivered today. Hello, Shoshana. But I had a note from my very lovely neighbour, not the one that orders vacuum machines and then doesn't actually tell me. But there's another neighbour who's not very well at the moment. And he's got to go to a hospital appointment. And he's put a note through my door saying that he's due to get a Hermes parcel delivered. And would I mind taking it in for him? Which, of course, I don't. But you know who works for Hermes. So if the door goes, this could be quite fun. Hello, Jess.
But the difference is I'm here this time.
And yeah, and I've told Jack, though, he's not to swear on the live. So everyone's saying hello, Jack. Have a look. Hello, Thorndyke. Hello, Jess. Hello, Pamela. I'm sat in the hairdressers. Oh, wow. Hello, Linda. You're sat in the hairdressers. Well, hello, hairdresser. Sorry about my hair.
Delivery driver 3.9.
Yeah, that's very funny, Jess. Exactly. So I might actually, can you believe this? I joked. Hello, Claire. I joked about having the delivery driver come again, and he is actually probably going to knock on my door. Look, hi, Jack. Good to have you here, Jack. He's on half term from school. So we've had a lovely week. We went to VidCon at the weekend.
If you saw her Instagram live.
Yeah, and it was very accessible. It was very good, very helpful. They directed me into the disabled bays, and there were loads of bays free because they weren't free. And I don't mind paying for disabled bays.
Hey, Mum.
Because when you have to pay for them, then nobody parks in them that shouldn't.
Mum.
Yes, darling.
5 days before VidCon, you should have told your fans that you were going there, and then you could beat up with all your fans.
All right. Yeah. And do you know what? They had a makeup store there. Just one. So I did go to it.
And there's Logitech.
Now, listen, I am actually... Right, Jack, you can be my messenger boy today if I need to get anything, okay?
Yes.
Yes?
Since I'm not playing Fortnite.
Thank you, darling. Hello, Mimi. Now, Mimi, I know you asked me. Mimi asked for a glass skin look with red eyes. Now, Mimi, I'd love to oblige, and I will do, but probably not on my live today. Because if I do red eyes with glass skin, I'm going to look like a drug addict, I think. But I will do a glass skin tutorial. Hang on, darling. And I will do a red eye look.
Your fans asked the question.
Okay, all right. Your skin looks great. Thank you.
What makeup at VidCon?
It was the benefit. It was, thank you. Thank you, Jack. So Jack is alerting me to the questions. It was a benefit stand, and I got a brow kit to try. Because, you know, which I can show you if you want me to. Whatever you do, you're the best. So this morning, I am testing out a new concealer. Now, I'm going to do an actual review, all right? But this is brand new. And if any of you liked Charlotte Tilbury's Mini Miracle Eye Wand, if you like the concept of a serum one side and a concealer the other, Charlotte's only has some ridiculous amount. Sorry, Charlotte, but it's about 3 mils for the whole product. So you get 1.5 mils each side. Estée Lauder, I've just bought out this concealer. Now, I got it in the wrong colour. Right, yeah. Okay, well, I got this in the wrong colour. So it's too fair for me, although I did make it work. And I'm ordering another one. I might sell this. I'll see. But I did actually make it work.
Sell it on eBay.
So it's called Double Wear Instant Fix Concealer. And I'm not going to mess about too much because I might actually give it to my niece. That's the other thing I could do because it's been near my eyes. Morning, Ballroom Diva, or Julianne, I should say. So this side, I'll show you a little bit because I don't want to mess about and too much. So it's got a serum one side and it's got the concealer the other side. And the serum feels absolutely lovely. Now, the concealer isn't a lightening wand. It's just a normal concealer, but it's quite good. Well, I put it on this morning and my eyes have been a bit watery. So it's holding up quite well. But can you see it's too light for me? One sec. What, darling?
If you know the guy who
Yeah.
The angry one who
Yes.
Yeah. If he starts arguing again, grab some ice and give it to him, and he'll say, "What's it for?" And you'll say to cool you down.
Oh, very good. Thank you, darling.
Literally.
Now let me just talk through this,
Cool
darling.
his attitude down.
So this basically, let me tell you how much is in this as compared to Charlotte's. So you get 5 mils of the serum and you get 7 mils of the 24-hour concealer. So, sorry, what did I just say? 7 mils and 5 mils. So you get the 12 mils instead of 3. And it is £24. So it's looking quite good. Now, obviously, I've had to colour correct it a little bit because it was too light. But it is wearing quite well. So when I get the right colour tomorrow, I'm going to do a review of that for you all. I know I'm always on the search for the holy grail of concealers. My favourite at the moment, as you know, is Huda. Right, let me just see what you're all saying. I bought my mum the CTI wand and she kept saying she didn't see the point. She was only using the serum side. Well, when my eyes water, they get very dry underneath. And this is very hydrating. It's got peptides in it. And I don't think, because Charlotte's has got alcohol in it. And I don't think this has. I can't see alcohol, but I will check it tomorrow. I can't see any alcohol. Charlotte's has got alcohol, which is what makes it tightening. Right. Hello, Terry. Hello, Mimi. Hello, Shoshana. Hello, Claire. My BFFI was supposed to be... Oh, BFFI is out, isn't it? So many products out. That's Trini London. So... yeah, maybe I'll have to have a look at that. But I didn't realise that was out yesterday. And it didn't arrive. Oh, sorry to hear that. Now, there's another concealer for me to try. So, Ali, I have a bone to pick with you. I went into MAC yesterday to buy the Fix Plus Boom Boom Bloom. All your fault. And did you get it, Jess? Did you get it? And do you love it? Right, I have got another saga to tell you. And I will put on some makeup in a minute, I promise. Darling, just keep the volume down a little bit. You're not playing your game, are you? Because it's going to disturb the Wi-Fi a little bit. Yeah, just watch something on telly for an hour. I'm sure you can cope. They didn't have it. Right, let me tell you something. I have been messaging Mac all week and I've given up. I actually got a little bit... annoyed with them. Because I contacted the UK and they said, oh, we don't know when it's out in America. You have to contact America. But the person online, when you go onto the online chat, they are actually really helpful. And he said, I think it's coming out in March sometime. But if you get in touch with the American one, yeah, try online. It's going to be available online and at selected stores sometime in March. He was the most helpful. Mac UK didn't answer me. Then I posted something on their Instagram page and they answered me and said, you know, sorry, we're not able to help you. Try America. And I said, isn't it strange? I make no money out of my videos and yet I seem to be more interested in selling your products than you are, right? I couldn't help but have a dig because they were all sending me round the tables. Then the one in America got back to me and they said, oh, we're not able to tell you when the launch date is yet, but do tell your fans to sign up for further updates. Didn't tell me to sign up to what, didn't give me a link. And I just said, you know what? I said, I don't make any money out of this. I'm not earning any money out of this, right? I am trying to find out when these products are available for people that are watching my channel. If you want to promote your products, then you contact me when you've got a bit more specific information. Not that they will, but, you know, I just gave up. I thought, you know, I'm trying. You'd think that they'd be, like, delighted that I'm trying to promote this for nothing. But, oh, no, it's like... Anyway, enough of that. Right, now you're all chatting again, so I'm just... Try online. Yes, Fix Plus. It is lovely, this Cherry Blossom. It is very... I think MAC, whenever I go into MAC stores, they've always sold out of things. And I think with this, limited edition, and it happens a lot with... Thank you, Terry. I just think, you know, who's trying to sell it here? I'm not making any money. You're the ones making money out of this. You should be knocking my door down, not the other way round. Anyway, special editions, I think, often aren't available in all stores. They're often available in select stores and online. So definitely try. Anyway, so I tagged a few of you into the comment I gave the UK one, but I didn't tag anyone into the US comment. I'll tag you tonight and you can all join in if you want. But I just thought, come on, you know when the launch date is. You could say it's mid-March if you're not allowed to give a date. But just telling fans to sign up and not even tell us where, I just thought, you know what? I give up. You know, I'm not making any money out of this. That's not why I'm doing it. But you should be wanting to reach out to me and share some information. Right, now, it's just the same old, thank you for reaching out to us. They always start the same thing. And my dad the other day had to go at customer service because he got absolutely no help from them whatsoever. And he was here and I heard him. And at the end of the phone conversation, she said, is there anything else I can do for you? And my dad just went berserk. He said, you haven't done anything for me. What do you mean, is there anything else? You're following a script. I can't stand scripts. It was fantastic. Anyway, right. Let's get on, shall we, with a look. Now, I wanted to show you, I had a few people after the makeup look that Helena asked me for the other day. A few people saying, oh, I wish Charlotte would bring rose gold back in. And I said to a few of you, if you're interested in rose gold, a while back I did a comparison video between rose gold and Tom Ford. Do have a look at that because I did some maths in there. And again, the Tom Ford, there's more in the Tom Ford than the Charlotte Tilbury. So although it looks more expensive to buy, you've got more product in it. But Tom Ford do a very, very similar product. So I thought today I'd just remind you all. So here is Charlotte's Rose Gold. In fact, let me put one on each eye. I'll use this as a base. This is Charlotte Tilbury's Rose Gold. Okay. Maybelline. You know, Juliana's been trying out a drugstore version of, and I might go and have a little look in the shops as well. I know I've seen an eyeshadow stick in rose gold that is very similar, Rimmel, but not a cream. So that is Charlotte Tilbury's Rose Gold, and I'll swatch it on my hand as well in a minute. Now this is Tom Ford's Golden Peach. And let me just show you this so that you can see. Because I'd be quite happy going out like this. I don't think you'd notice any difference. And I think it's more pigmented and it lasts longer. When I did the wear test, Charlotte's came off and Tom Ford's still looked the same. So there you go. So if you're interested in Charlotte Tilbury's Rose Gold and you can't get it, That is Tom Ford. And at the top of his... Sorry, this needs a wipe. It looks terrible. It's where I've been playing. It is pinky peach. So, look, you can see it looks the same. And at the top of this, so you get... let me just recap on this. You get... there's a reason I keep boxes, you see, because then I know how much is in things. But it does keep them... It does keep them looking... from going off as well. Where is the number of grams? So let me just show you this and I'll have a look. So in the bottom here, you get the cream. And in the top, you get a little mirror like that. And then you get a powder shadow, which is very like Charlotte's pop shade. So it's a bit like having rose gold and then the pop shade of Pillow Talk or Exaggerize. So let me just put that over the top and I'll show you. Like that. So if I do that, and I'll get the Pillow Talk pop shade. I think I'll do the Pillow Talk one because I think Exaggerize is a bit more sparkly. But if I put the Pillow Talk pop shade the other side, you will see that these eyeshadows look identical. And this is definitely cheaper than buying Her Eyes to Mesmerise and Pillow Talk Eye Quad. Definitely. Right, let me just get Pillow Talk. But there is a lot more product in. If I can't see it, I will put a link below to the previous video I did where I did a comparison of the two eyeshadows, and then because I did a kind of sums, I did Ali sums like I did last week, and I told you how much the equivalent Charlotte Tilbury would cost, and they were about the same. So this is Pillow Talk. So if I take, so that's Tom Ford with his pop shade on the top, and then this is Pillow Talk pop shade over rose gold. Did you like that thing yesterday where I did the highlighter? It just suddenly came to me as I was doing the video. See, now no one would know that there's any difference between the two. And it's definitely would be cheaper to get that side. Thank you, Shoshana. I think it's virtually identical to her Beauty Light wand because that says rose gold. Now, let me see if I can see the amounts in here. And then I'm going to get back to seeing what you're all chatting about. Oh, here we go. So in Tom Ford's, there's 7 mils of cream and 2.2 grams of powder. 7 mils of cream and 2.2 grams of powder. Charlotte's, there's 7 mils of cream. Oh, so it's the same amount of cream, but you get the powder in Tom Ford's. That's right, I remember now, and I divided it up and worked out 1/4 of a palette so that you could see like how much it would cost you. I remember now. It's all coming back to me. So that's the difference. Tom Ford, I'm going to zoom in. Tom Ford. Charlotte Tilbury. I tell you which one I prefer. I think they're both the same now. But when you look at the comparison that I did at the end of the day, this lasted longer. This one had washed off. This one stayed put. So for that reason, I have to say Tom Ford. Looking at it now, they look exactly the same. So the exact name of the Tom Ford product is Tom Ford. This is what it looks like. Tom Ford Cream and Powder Eye Colour in 03 Golden Peach. And I'll put a link below after I come off my live. Okay? But it does last longer than Charlotte's. But otherwise it looks the same. But for lastability, I'd have to say Tom Ford. Charlotte's Rose Gold is a little bit lighter. Let me just swatch these on my hand. A little bit lighter in texture. And I think Tom Ford's has got a bit thicker as its time has gone on. It's gone a little bit thicker. Charlotte's is definitely sheerer. So I've just put one sort of swipe along there. And then definitely this has got a little, I think a little bit thicker. But not so thick that it doesn't go on. But can you see that it's more pigmented? So if you want a sheer wash of colour, now in this light now, that looks more pink, doesn't it? And that looks more peach. But once you've blended it in on your eyes and you put that powder over the top, let me just turn this up. Yeah, see, now that looks very different. But once you blend it in, it doesn't look that different on my eyes, does it? Let me just put the pop shade over. That's his pop shade over the top. I better do the pillow talk over the top of the other one now, hadn't I? Let me do that. So I'm just taking the pop shade from Pillow Talk to put that over Charlotte's one. Yeah, so that on the hand, or maybe if you're fairer, is going to look more, that's going to look more peachy. This is going to look more pink. But you can see on the, once I put it on my eyes, if you're similar skin tone to me, I can't see that looks more pink than that, can you? They look exactly the same. That may be because I've got a yellow undertone though. So if I'm putting this on and it mixes with the yellow undertone in my skin, that might be why it looks like that. So if you're very pale, this might look a lot pinker. Slightly pinker maybe, only because I'm now looking for it. So there you have it. So any requests? I tell you what, it's not quite a red eyeshadow, Mimi, but what I thought I'd do, because you said red eyeshadow, I thought I'd bring out this again. I put a search on the CT website for ETM Rose Gold and it said they would be released in spring. Ah, there you are. That's good. So you can get the Rose Gold and you can use it as a highlighter. Do you want me to do that trick again? So for those of you, before I carry on with the eyeshadow, for those of you that missed my video yesterday, this was my tip of the year. And I basically just thought of it as I was doing the video. I've never tried it before, but I suddenly thought, Eureka, you know, that ding went off in my... And I love those, stole it from my mum. But I want the Tom Ford one now. Well, as I said, because you get the shadow in the top, it actually works out cheaper because you get the pop shade in the top. So coral, peachy lippy, and peachy bold eyes, please. Okay. Did you see the lipsticks that Charlotte? By the way, the new eyeshadow palette and the new lipsticks that she's bringing out are all swatched on Really Ree. If you go to Really Ree, her blog, there's a link to her video and she's swatching them all. And that just reminded me because there's a peach one in there that which is quite a bold peach, that I thought, I want that. I want that one. Right, so basically all I did here was I put some Flawless Filter on my hand, like so, and this is shade 3. And I thought, I wonder what would happen if I mixed some Eyes to Mesmerising Rose Gold with it. And it's great. I love it. So I just put a little dab of that next to it, like that. Okay, and then just mix them together on your hand, or if you've got a palette. Has it gone blurry? Oh, don't say my internet's playing up again. You haven't got the game on, have you, Jack? Anyone else? Can you see me? So I've mixed the two together.
I'll turn my PlayStation off then.
Okay, washing time in the basin. Might catch you all later. Okay. A little at your end too. Right, Jack's turning off his PlayStation to see if it improves. If not, I'll switch off. So look at that. It's lovely. Just makes the most and you can, like, if you want more rose gold, just add a bit more of the rose gold Eyes to Mesmerise in it. Or you can even put it on neat if you want. But I think that's very like the wand, because that's rose gold. So I think that's probably how they made it. I bet you it's a very similar formula. They just put a bit of that pigment into the Flawless Filter formula and put it in a tube and called it a rose gold highlighter. So makeup artists are always mixing things. And am I still blurry, guys? If I am, I will just switch over to my data, my phone data, rather than my Wi-Fi. So let me know. Oh. I'm still definitely blurry. Okay. Hold on a minute then. Just stay with me. Stay tuned. And the screen will probably go blank, but I'm still with you, all right? So just stay tuned and I'll switch over to my phone data. Okay, is that better? I'm just waiting for it to kind of move over to my phone data. Is it better? Good. Everyone else? Yes, it's my Wi-Fi then. Sorry about that, guys. So I'm now using my phone data, which is fine. Brilliant. Great. Everyone's happy. Good. Now, so I thought maybe, now this will tie in with what Linda's saying. Sorry, it just disconnected on me. Have you tried the new L'Oreal Infallible range? Not the new L'Oreal. What they got in the new one, Linda. I do like Infallible products. I think they're very good quality. Jack, darling, could you do Mummy a favour, please? Could you just get me those brushes in the purple pot from over there? Thank you, assistant.
What brushes?
Those ones in the purple pot. Yeah, thank you. Cheers. Cheers, makeup assistant. So, I thought I'll use the blood sugar palette. Jack was a bit alarmed by the names in here, weren't you, Jack?
What do you mean?
Well, because they've got sort of blood names, blood sugar. You asked if it was something to do with diabetes.
No, I didn't.
You did?
No, I don't remember doing
Oh, well, you did. Well, how? I wouldn't make that up, would I? You said, is it something to do with diabetes? So this is a blood sugar palette, so I can do a little peachy look using this.
Hey, Mum.
Golden peach, and they've got another one that I haven't got, but it's called very similar. Golden peach and, hang on a minute, Jack. Golden peach and, oh, there's another one as well that's actually very similar. Yes, darling.
I don't know.
You just wanted to make sure I was still...
No, I'm just saying, what if before your neighbour's package arrives, my package arrives?
Oh, yes.
I want that to happen.
I'm still... Thank you. Can you make lipstick with these shades?
I'm literally...
Your own lipstick. Are you talking about the rose gold, Eyes to Mesmerise? Mimi?
That's the name of a...
Because of course you can. You could make any lipstick with anything. Could make it with one of these eyeshadows. No,
Yes,
not the eyeshadow. No, from the palette. Hang on. So, from the blood sugar palette, you mean? Can I make lipsticks from the blood sugar palette?
Hey, Mum.
Yes.
Why is one called Prick?
He's right. He's not being rude. There is an eyeshadow called Prick. But it doesn't mean prick. It's about injections. Look, there's a syringe there.
A prickle.
Yes. So it's that kind of prick, as in a syringe prick. As in an injection brick. Yes, so am I just trying to come up with the excuse to justify the price to my husband.
Wait.
So that one is what Jack is talking about. Let me just do a peachy. Oh, yeah, but then all your husbands are going to be coming after me. Don't do that. I'm just going to put this one on called Sugarcane, which is peachy, but I'll intensify it a bit. So we're going for peachy today.
Peachy. Okay, it's really hard to say that by fast.
Yeah, all your husbands are going to be coming after me.
It's not called peach, though. It's called tongue pop.
No, that's all. Oh, you're right. It is. Sorry, sugarcane. Jack's just corrected me. It's not called sugarcane. It's called tongue pop. Okay? It's called tongue pop. So this is peachy.
Your son correcting you about makeup.
I know.
The most even know anything about makeup except for the fact you put it on people's faces.
I told you I'll put it on your face in a minute. Jack should do your makeup someday. I have asked him if he wants to do a video. My son does my makeup.
If I do that, one of my friends are going to have to replace me in that video.
And I'm now just taking this shade Prick, as it is an orangey red. And you wanted a deep peach. He also wants me to do, my mum plays Fortnite on his channel.
I need content.
Okay, so if I do that, will you do my makeup one day?
Fine.
Yeah, okay, we'll do that then.
I need content.
It's saying I've disconnected, but you're all still sending me messages. But she does very teen YouTube. I can't. So it keeps telling me this end that I've disconnected. I can't go out in public after with highlight on my nose and tons of concealer. Oh, that's true. Well, Jack, I don't think Jack will do that.
What?
Instagram makeup on me. Because you don't know what Instagram makeup is.
When you live stream doing makeup?
No, there's a certain way of putting makeup on Instagram.
You roll a wheel
and
names on it.
Teenage girls would know what it was, and it's horrible, and they highlight the end of you. I'm not going to tell you because then you'll do it on me.
It'll highlight the end of your nose.
Yeah, so you look like this nose coming forward. And if there's one thing I can't stand is
Mom,
highlighter.
Can I highlight your nose? Did you freeze?
I don't know. Listen, I can't talk to you and listen to my live chat people at the same time.
Well, actually,
I'm now putting in a bit of cherry soda.
Well, actually, you can't.
So it's kind of ready peach, everyone.
Well, actually, you can't listen to your chat because they're not talking.
I don't know why people feel that they need to highlight the tip of their nose. I just don't know where it comes from. I mean, most of the sculpting things we were doing like 30 years ago on stage, I know where they come from. And I know where baking comes from. But I just, unless you were trying to make yourself up to look like you got a cold, I don't know where this highlight in the tip of your nose comes from. It's just absurd. I know, I'm sorry, I do. It keeps disconnecting.
Why is my hair
Shall I
so
see
weird?
if I can switch back to Wi-Fi now? Because it's probably my mobile signal.
Or it's probably my phone.
Oh, definitely. I wouldn't. Baking under the eye, unless you were about 12, just doesn't work. Right, it's all gone into chaos here. I'll just see if this carries on and it doesn't zone out on me again.
It scared me to death.
And I'm just going to put some of this white shadow up here. And then on the lid, I'm going to take this shade that is not called Cake Mix, because I'm looking at it upside down. It's called Sweetener, but I'm going to wet my brush. This one. Shall I use this one on my lid or this one? Which gold do you want me to use? This one or this one? So this one is called Sweetener and this one is called Donor.
Hey, Mom, which one are you?
Sweetener or Donor?
Do the one that's the most embarrassing.
Linda say spinning circle show. Okay, Sweetener. Okay, listen, I'm going to just revert back to Wi-Fi and see if that helps. And then I will put on Sweetener. Okay, 1 second. I'll be right back. Right, am I blurry again? I've just to Wi-Fi. Because it's... I have watched Jeffree Star, yes. Tell me if it's blurry. I might have to give this up today.
First person who says it. First person who says it is going to become a moderator in this live stream.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
Your cared terrier, Hamish, keeps barking for treats. Oh.
This hairstyle.
You know what they say, don't you, Julianne? Never work with kids and animals.
Mom.
Yes.
I have the type of hairstyle that goes in any position I wanted to.
So I'm just going to take some sweetener now. You do, darling.
They're saying
take some sweetener.
Not too blurry.
Not too, but I just switched back to Wi-Fi because I think the mobile signal was cutting out. So we... Okay.
Well, I accidentally turned on the game. Sorry, I didn't tell you earlier.
There you go. Jack accidentally turned on a game and he thought it would go unnoticed. I asked him...
I thought it was you. I was going to YouTube and then I pressed the game and then I was just like, okay, time to watch. And then I was just like, okay, I'm going to watch YouTube. And I was just like, oh no, I'm in a game. Yeah,
I asked him not to do it because I knew it would disturb the Wi-Fi. No, he just thought I'll do it and she won't know. I know what you're like.
Accident.
Okay, all right. Now listen. I take it it's half term in England. It's half term next week for Wales. It is half term in England this week, yes. Now I'm going to put a bit of this sweetener under the eye. Because I'd better get on. man. I think the signal is quite poor here today as well. Okay, and then I'm going to... I'll put some details of the colours and everything I used later on. But I will then... I'm just going to use my Bobbi Brown eyeliner. Everyone's having internet troubles, I think. Where's my Bobbi Brown? Bobbi Brown. I thought I bought that one here. Jack, I might need your help again, darling. But I need to be able to see. I'm just putting my glasses on, so I don't know where my Bobbi Brown eyeliner is. Where is it? There's my glasses, guys.
Try not to talk challenge.
What? There it is. That, you see that see-through? No, yeah, that bottom one. Yeah, that one. That one. Thank you. Love your hair colour. What shade is it?
It's red.
Red, yeah. Auburn red. No internet troubles right now. That's good. Right, I'm just going to put some black ink eyeliner on. Now, for those of you that have problems, like I had somebody that said they have difficulty sometimes with their hands. This is a makeup brush from Tarte. It's really good for helping you because you can get right in there and over your nose without hitting your nose.
I thought
you
it
can
was
find these on QVC.
I thought it was just a makeup.
Oh,
brush.
Mimi's saying, hello, Jack. Do you want to have a chat to them while I do my eyeliner?
Yeah. But
Right.
Okay, then. But
You can ask Jack questions, guys.
No.
You ordered that Tarte brush yesterday. Oh, good. It is very good. Right. Jack, it's now over to you. You can answer the questions or read out the questions while I put my eyeliner on. Go and read it out.
Those colours look good on you, Ali.
Thank you, Shoshana. Oh, was it Thorndike? Can't remember. There you go.
Yes, I like Minecraft.
Mimi says her brother loves that. Why are you walking off? You're supposed to be reading the comments.
I didn't know.
Okay, I can see the video again. Hope it lasts.
Well, I don't think it's going to last very long because Mom's going to have to end it soon.
Mm-hmm. Let's take this a bit further. Now, I never know with gel eyeliner. I know you can do this with the Tarte one, but whether or not you can actually put this in the waterline.
Oh,
Oh,
would you say
how much of your house is full of makeup? Yeah, that's a good question.
big? Not that big. Just where my old comic books used to be.
Yeah.
And then we cleared out and Mom put our makeup everywhere.
Yeah, but how much of the house is full of your stuff?
90%.
Yeah, mine's all tidied away in boxes in some kind of order. Jack's is normally on the floor. Oh,
Rocket League.
you're not reading the questions, and I need you to because I'm putting eyeliner on. Hang on, let me just do that, and then you can read them.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Ali tried Tomford's eyeliner. That is the best one in the world.
Oh,
Who has more? Jack with
sorry, it disappears.
Jack's game, my games, or your makeup? Which would you think?
Jack with games.
I would say your makeup since I don't have that many games since I now download it on.
Yeah, he does his electronically.
Yeah.
But I would say if you look at his apps and his games, we're probably equal. Aren't we?
Yeah.
And then, of course, we've got Daddy's tools. And Daddy's tools
You
keep
mean the one
taking
that's
up.
behind us?
Yeah, Daddy.
Next to my skateboard.
Daddy keeps putting tools in the middle of my makeup, which drives me mad.
And then he just shouts about how you put your makeup everywhere.
You do try Tom Ford. You won't have to struggle for the eyeliner. Okay. So that anyway, I will. I'll have but you know, Tom Ford. Maybe soon. And Charlotte's bringing out her eyeshadow.
Are you still moving to a new house? Yes, it's just delayed.
Now, it's delayed also.
How's the eye mask working?
It's very good, but the last couple of days I forgot to put it on. I will go back to it now, Jack. Thank you. I wanted to sort of update you. My foot isn't healing, and I saw my doctor last week. And Thorndike knows about this because we were chatting. Jack,
I'm sorry, but I was just holding my foot up on camera.
Okay. So basically, I might have to have some surgery.
Have you heard of milk makeup liners?
Yes, I have. I might have to have some surgery on my foot, but I'll talk to you about it next week. Because does it? I'm amazed that this eyeshadow has turned out okay, considering I'm Oh, yeah. Well, it's just not healing, and my consultant.
Oh, you mean your
wants
foot?
Wants me to see another specialist.
You mean your foot? Mom?
Yeah.
Hope your new house will have a makeup room and
Oh, it will.
Yeah, we already planned that.
We've already planned that. Definitely.
Mine will have, my game room will have about 2 keyboards.
So yeah, I was a bit down in the dumps, but nothing a few makeup purchases can't deal with. But I tell you what, my foot better heal, because otherwise I'm going to be bankrupt. Because every time I come out and feel depressed that it's still no different, I go and buy something else. No, don't worry, I'm not going to be bankrupt, but
Loads of prayers.
Thank you.
Oh, I said prayers instead of prayers.
Well, Jack's very good. He looks after me. He's not brilliant at picking up stuff from the floor.
Or putting it in the bin.
Or putting it in the bin. But if I say Mummy needs to put her foot up, he will clear up some space for me. When do I find out about my foot's next stage? I've got to make an appointment now to see my GP. I saw Foot Health yesterday. My consultant wants me to have an MRI.
No kids are.
Are good at picking up stuff from the floor.
Sure.
So they can't do the MRI. They can't order the MRI. It's got to be my GP. So I'm going to see my GP. I'm just giving it a couple of days for him to get the letter from my consultant. And I'm making an appointment. There's a particular one I want to go and see as well, who's really good. And he's only in on Fridays. So I'm going to do that.
Paranormal activity. I'm sorry.
Right. Now, what am I going to do? I thought I'd show you this. And I'll put some of this bronzer on because I'm looking a bit pale. That's the other thing. Apparently, I'm anemic, which is why I'm looking pale at the moment. I probably don't look pale on here, but for me, sometimes I look a bit pale. It tends to show on me, but not next to Jack. Why are you flattening my hair? I styled it up last night to give it a bit of zhuzh, and you keep pressing it down.
I don't know.
Oh, dear. Right, I'm just going to put on some Too Faced chocolate gold bronzer.
Ooh, can
now,
I eat
Jack, I think this tastes of chocolate.
Is it edible?
I know that the chocolate palette is. Yeah. Go on then. Put some on your finger.
Oh.
Taste of chocolate. I swear, I'm not joking you. Put some on your finger. It tastes of chocolate. So this is the Too Faced chocolate gold bronzer. And I thought I'll put some of that on. So it's got a bit of a gold hue to it. But don't put wet fingers into it, Jack. Put a dry finger back in. If you go on. There, look, there's some around the side. It does taste and smell of chocolate.
Whisper.
In fact, as I'm
tastes like
brushing it
whisper.
on, it's going in my mouth and I can taste the chocolate.
Tell him.
Not to eat it all. Yeah, don't eat Mummy's makeup. Can you imagine if his dad overheard that? Go, what on earth going on in there? Stop eating Mummy's makeup. If your bronzer disappears, you know where it's gone.
You now may be hungry for chocolate.
So that's what it looks like. It's got a slight sparkle to it, but it does actually taste of chocolate. Do you have to wet after dipping? I wet after dipping so that I don't... You don't have to when you're doing that. You can wet the brush first and dip in, but I always worry that I'm going to mess up the palette, so I always dip it in first and then wet the brush. But you don't have to do it that way. It's just that's how I do it. Right, and we need to have... You want some peachy... Aveda texture hairspray, I remember that. Yeah, it sometimes makes the palettes look a bit funny and a bit... Like, if it dries a bit hard, then you can't use that little bit. So, I tend to do it that way round, just to avoid that happening. Right, now we need some lipstick. And you want some peach. Some peachy. Yes? Okay, Jack, could you just pass me that box over so I don't have to bend, please? That's it. No, just push it over. There it goes. This is my Charlotte Tilbury lipstick box. Yes. Right. And have I just put it on my... So if we're going for peach, then we need Pink Venus. And you want lip gloss as well. Okay, I'll do the lip gloss over the top. No, Jack's never tired. I've just got a phone call, but I'm going to ring them back in a minute.
I could ring them.
Yeah, but don't say Mummy's doing a lie. Just say, I'm busy at the moment. What does he want something urgently? If he thinks I've not answered his call because I'm doing makeup on a video, he won't understand.
Well, my friend just started live streaming.
So this is... I better go off in a minute in case that was important.
I'm going to text them.
He won't text back. Daddy's no good at text. So this is Pink Venus. I'm going to finish off with the lipstick. This has been a very chaotic live. I'm sorry, guys. But hopefully next week we'll have a bit more peace and quiet. Now, I will get you a peachy lipstick. And a gloss. All right. Just say, Mummy's busy doing a live. Tell him I'm doing. No, don't lie. Sexy Sienna. It's all right, just... Oh, yeah. Don't worry, hang up then. Because he doesn't want to be heard on live. Right, this is Sexy Sienna. And then you want a gloss over the top. I will put you a gloss over the top. I don't know if that you said deep peach, but it's not quite deep peach, but it's peach. And I will do you a gloss. I'm looking for a gloss that will go over this. A nice peachy gloss. That one is Seduction. I think that might be. That might be a good one. So Seduction, here we are. Now that looks very like her new lipstick, one of her new lipsticks that's coming out. So I hope you've enjoyed today. I better get going. Thank you so much for joining me. And next week we'll have a lot more time to chat and not have so many things going on in the background. And I will see you all very soon. Take care, and thanks again for joining me. Love you all, and don't forget to watch out for me tomorrow when I will be doing a review of the new Estée Lauder concealer when I get the right shade. And yeah, take care, and I'll put the details below of all the products I used when I come off air. All right, bye-bye. Bye.